seen, sa, seen, sa.
Seen. Seen sounds like the English sa in sun. Draw a wavy line. Start with a small curve up, then dip down, curve up again, and dip down one more time with the big tail. Again, start with a small curve up, dip down, curve up again, dip down one more time with a big tail. At the beginning or in the middle when it's following a kicking letter, write the first part of seen and a connecting line. For example, salam. In the middle, when it's following a connecting letter, write the connecting line, the first part of seen, and another connecting line. For example, masjid. At the end, when it's connected to a previous letter, write the connecting line and the full shape of seen. For example, nafas. At the end, when it's following a kicking letter, write the isolated form of seen. For example, haris.
Sheen, sha, sheen, sha.
Sheen. Sheen makes the sh sound like in shoe. Draw the wavy line as in seen, and then add 3 dots above it. Again, draw the wavy line as in seen, add 3 dots above it. Now we have seen and sheen, which are similar in shape, but one is with the dots and one is without.
Saad, sa, saad, sa. The sound of saad is like the sound of seen, but harder. Sa, sa, saad.
Saad. Saad has no exact English equivalent. Saad is a heavy S sound produced with more pressure from the tongue, making it deeper than the usual S in sun. Sa, sa, saad, saad. To write it, draw a half circle with a wide curve. Again, a half circle with a wide curve. At the beginning or in the middle when it's following a kicking letter. For example, صديق. In the middle when it's connected to a previous letter. For example, misbah. At the end when it's connected to a previous letter. For example, miqas. At the end when it's following a kicking letter. For example, غوث.
ضاد, ض, ضاد, ض. The sound of daad is just like the sound of da, but harder. Try to say dad in English. Now make it harder. Daad, 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 da.
daad. Daad has no English equivalent, and in a matter of fact, it has no equivalent in any other languages. Daad is a deep, strong d sound, different from the regular da, as in dog. It is pronounced with a lot of tongue pressure and is unique to Arabic. Draw the wide curve like saad, and then add a dot above it. Again, draw the wide curve and add the dot above. Now we have saad and daad, which are similar in shape, but one is with a dot and one is without.
Thaa, 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 thaa. The sound of thaa is very close to the sound of ta in Arabic and t in English. Try to say ta. You raise the tip of the tongue up. Ta. In thaa, you raise all of the tongue up. Ta, ta, ta.
Thaa. Thaa has no exact English equivalent. It is a heavy ta sound produced from the back of the mouth with more tension than the English T in table. Start with a loop, then draw a line to the left with a small tail at the end. Again, start with a loop, draw a line to the left with a small tail at the end. At the beginning or the middle when it's following a kicking letter. For example, طريق. In the middle when it's connected to a previous letter. For example, بطريق. At the end when it's connected to a previous letter. For example, محيط. At the end when it's following a kicking letter. For example, نشاط.
Dhaa, 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 dhaa. The sound of dhaa is very close to the sound of tha. However, when you say the sound of tha, you put the tip of the tongue between your teeth. Tha. And when you pronounce the sound of dhaa, you put more than the tip of the tongue between your teeth. Dhaa, dhaa, dhaa.
Dhaa. Dhaa also has no exact English equivalent. Dhaa is a heavy the sound, much thicker than the usual the in the word that. It's pronounced with more tongue pressure. Dhaa. Again, I advise you to refer to my previous video, Arabic alphabet pronunciation, for a more detailed explanation. Now for writing, draw the thaa shape with the tail and add a dot above. Again, draw the thaa shape with the tail and add a dot above. Now we have thaa and dhaa, which are similar in shape, but one is with a dot and one is without.
Thank you for watching the video. If you like it or if you have any questions, please comment and don't forget to like and subscribe to get more Arabic from the Arabic Coach.